Hello, Denver. It's another exciting day. Uh, another day to wrestle with the GPS chat because, as you know, I just learned today that Bill Gates is the one that sort of like framed the work on that. So uh, I can just tear out the little hair that I have. But anyway, we're gonna be talking a little bit about J6 because I it was motivated because I heard that this crazy stuff that uh NPR put out, and then they had this song called Justice by Trump and the J6 crowd, which I checked it out. I think I heard it before, and I guess it became like number one on the Billboard, but there says like there's really no calculation on how much money they raised, which that would have been kind of fun to find out. So I checked out that a little bit. And don't forget, speaking of raising money, don't forget to go to innervisionrecords.org. You can support us with a super chat. You can round up in Walmart. What else can you do? I got a link down there for the, what is that called? What is that called? The Cash App. That's what it is. And I have it in the song that I just put up called BBC uh, mm, Cut the Tape. So that'll be out on DistroKid uh, on the 23rd of this month. And so, hey, it's all good. So, hey, Joe, how you doing? What are you up
I'm
to?
good. We've got rain. It's a cold front coming from Siberia, from what I understand.
Siberia.
It's caused major snow in Tokyo or in Japan. Then our volcano is making noise and it's dumping lava down the southeast side.
Gee.
We're
So
we're
the
basically on the south side of the volcano, but we really don't have anything to be worried about so far. There's that one volcano in Tonga last
Tonga.
year, whatever, and it had minor eruptions and stuff, and then it blew up big. So
Wow.
you
And
just
then
never know.
when it blows up, does it like shoot up fire or just like black dust and stuff like that?
This one, it doesn't really blow uh lava or anything up. It basically is ash, but a
Hmm.
lot of ash.
Okay.
And all the ash goes to the west because of the ocean breezes and stuff. So we
Ah,
we get barely any ash here.
that is just wow. And like, of course, does it like warm up the water more because it's all this heat?
Um, I don't know. Not I mean, we get water from the city right now, so it really
That's
doesn't
wild.
do anything for that.
Well, okay. That's like the known facts of a volcano. You're living on an island and it's an active volcano. That is wild. Oh, okay. And then here, I guess where we are is it's just windy today. It's supposed to be as well. It was 60 degrees, but it's a cold windy. So ah, so I guess it's January. So and then I heard it was on this radio show this morning. Okay, we haven't had a snowstorm and we get most of our water. Well, we get a lot of our water, yeah, here in Colorado from our snow. And they're starting to worry, but I don't know. I think it'll catch up. It will catch up. So, so hey, what you're talking about, this is Jan 6, and this is it's according to Nancy Pelosi and some of the Democrats, it was worse than uh 1862 uh war, which I said, please. It's like nobody at the J6 had any weapons, except for the the guard
FBI
that,
informants and stuff.
yeah, and that cop that shot Ashley Babbitt in the neck. So it's like, pfft, please. So,
Oh, they're like rats running from a fire.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what it is. They're doing. They aren't going to go down without a fight. They're going down, but not without a fight.
You know what? And I didn't put this in the notes, but I heard that somebody with the Ortega, the guy that they raided his house and snatched him up, and brought him in for justice. I heard that one of his top people released a list of Democrats and Republicans that were getting a kickback from the government, that government. Now, it hasn't had mainstream news, so it may or may not be like a fake list, or it could be a true one. But and just because it hasn't hit the main mm, media doesn't mean anything. So that would be interesting if because someone said that Hickenlooper's name was on there, and some senators from Colorado. So that would be cool if that was true. And then it's like, now what? Now that we know these people were getting kickbacks from that, what's next? So yeah, I was looking at some of these top songs from from January 21st. I must say I wasn't really that impressed.
Pop songs from
Golden,
January
yeah,
21st.
Golden Feet, Golden. I'm not even sure what that group is.
No, I've never heard of them.
In Dior.
Ian
Yeah,
Ian Dior.
in Bill. Never heard of it. Number two.
Weekend, no. Justin Bieber, heard of him, but
Arianda, heard of her. Um, yeah, Positions. I think I might have even listened to the song in passing. I'm not sure why. And then Blinding Lights, The Weekend. That's one of the songs I remember. That song that was kind of popular. But anyway, so anyway, let's get into just let's see. Let me go forth. Holy Justin Bieber and Chance the Rapper. And number five, Dynamite 5.
BTS.
Yeah. So I'm going through this thing and I said, I gave some pointers to this chat saying, this is where I want to go. And it's almost like we, because we listen to different news sources, we know that there was a lady that this police lady, she beat her down and she got trampled, and they don't talk about her. And I was looking for the name, but the GPS chat gave me some other lady's name that were supposedly, I guess, one of the protesters uh, wore one of those pink V hats, which
Yeah.
I said I could care less about that lady. I'm talking about the one that got beat down by the police lady and then got trampled. Right? But it didn't want to give me that. But I know I heard it, and it's almost like it's erasing history. Right? And if you had a bad mind or you were taking a bad drug trip or something to that effect, and you sort of like you started questioning yourself, like, did I really hear about that? And I'm waiting. Isn't there a website that they've released the videos so you can go up there and just watch all the
Yeah, I
videos?
think all that stuff is open.
Yeah.
Visual Archive of the Capitol Attack, NPR.
Well, NPR, that's another story. But I think there's a website independent of them, because the reporter, this effeminate guy, he just picked out parts. Oh, by the way, uh, I guess five of Nancy Joe's people that she signed up. They signed up for the uh, our YouTube channel. They now unsigned. So
Roseanne Boyland.
Roseanne Boyland, yeah.
She's the one that was trampled.
So okay, so you got the name, yeah. I know.
Yeah, I use Brave Search, so I don't have to deal with Google.
You know, now, okay, so that person, we both know that person exists, but when I put it in and I said, I laid it out who she was, that that they talked about who she was married to, that she had interracial kids and stuff like that. And I said, I gave it enough information, but it just circled around and gave me this other person that
Yeah,
had,
they have I mean they're programmed by leftists, so
Mm,
they don't want anything to do with that stuff.
yeah,
You can you can give the chat stuff, the AI bots specific things to look at and
mm,
specific answers that if they can't answer them, they have to say like carrot or something like that, where it's not specific, but it won't outright tell you if it's
yeah. And it keeps saying that a large group of Trump supporters stormed the Capitol, but they don't mention that Epstein was the day was before he was saying how he was saying like we have to go into the Capitol, and I think he was like an FBI hack. Uh,
Epps Ray, yeah, well definitely.
uh,
He was a paid informant or whatever.
yeah,
You know, I had a
because
friend in Colorado that I did. He came to me for a transmission job, but when I had my transmission shop back in the 80s, and he lived up on Sugarloaf, and he just did he just did weird stuff and wasn't married, no kids, no family, but he did his thesis in college in Nicaragua back
wow,
in the 80s. So what does that tell you?
that is wow. Nicaragua. That's crazy. Gee. So he has some pretty wild stories, I can imagine. Yeah. And so anyway, so the way that this thing is framing it is like, the alleged group of President Trump supporters trying to stop Congress from certifying the election. Now, okay, now these guys were so easy to set up because you want them to, let's see, and say not, no, not necessarily certify, but question the means of how they came to this conclusion. And this Joe Altman, he's running for uh, governor of Colorado too. He was the one that he was Eric, this guy named Eric. He was in this chat with Eric in it, and when they brought Mike Lindell to Colorado to because
The
the
voting sheet stuff,
yeah the owners of the mission they had sued Lindell for I don't know defamation of whatever.
defamation of
Um,
character,
yeah, they Joe had brought in the information, had it in the box. Let's just look at it, and it's just no, we don't need to look at it. We don't. And they were affording, and I guess now that they're charging him $1,000 a day, which he's not gonna. He says I'm not gonna pay that for each day that um I'm not sure what they want him to do, but they're charging him $1,000 a day, and he says, I'm not going to pay that, and he's claiming that something big is going to come out because I listened to his show, his podcast in like overnight or in the day,
he's
like
running for Minnesota governor too.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah, Mike Lindell, right?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's going to be a good one. And I guess since what's his name, Tampon Tim dropped out, that this other Democratic lady jumped in there, but now they're saying like since he's out, that might mean some other Democrats going to jump in there to run to see if they can win the Golden Dome. But once again, I guess that big voting bloc of Somalians, uh,
They're
uh,
finding some major stuff with that.
oh yeah, I'm
A
thinking,
whole apartment complex has got nine ballots per room,
yes.
and they're
Um,
all going into the same and voting Democrat.
I was watching Nick Shirley
Sure.
yesterday,
Nick
and
Shirley.
uh and he was talking I think he was talking to Dave, and it was saying like this used to be a favorite bar, and they just kept complaining and complaining until they ran the bar out of business. Then it was a complex, and then they just took it over. It used to be a college campus, dormitories and so forth, and they just kept harassing the people that were living there until it turned over to all Somalian, and then they changed the flag to either resemble or a kind of a replica of the Somalian flag.
Yeah.
Uh, so these guys, and it's just you would think, oh, and then I saw this video, and the only time I ever heard this was like when I went to was it Egypt? I think it was yeah, Egypt, where they do the prayer and then they put it over the loudspeaker, this person, and you can go across the stations, and they even have it the audio of of the prayers, when they do the 5 times a day prayer. So in New York, somebody was recording and said, "What in the world is that?" And they have the loudspeakers out to announce this there. Oh, and also getting back down to where the Somalians are, they said that they keep building like all these temples, and then eventually they're gonna have so many temples that it's gonna um, rival over the churches or any other like Catholic or synagogues in that city. So, man, I mean, they're coming out with just a lot of stuff. So we shall see.
They've got a the Muslims got a big push going on. They want they want to take over the world. Pinky and the
Yeah.
Brain.
So yeah, we're gonna see what kind of pushback is gonna happen in this. But so yeah, that's a lot of stuff that oh see. Let me go now. Now, oh, and then they refer in this GPS chat, they refer to Wikipedia, and I don't know how much I trust Wikipedia.
Nah, Wikipedia's corrupt as they can be too. They won't give you the truth.
Now it says multiple deaths, but they won't name. And I said I gave them some names, multiple deaths, but Wikipedia once again.
Yeah. See, the only multiple deaths were the ones that were trampled by the uh by the crowd, and then uh the girl that got shot
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
cop,
Ashley Babbitt, Abbott,
Ashley
Ashley
Babbitt.
Babbitt. Yeah,
Because I mean, I just their narrative on this is it's amazing they're still trying to push it when it's all been proven wrong
yeah.
or just a big lie.
Hmm. So they're saying this Nancy Pelosi denying like the extra charges is widely promoted on social media, um, and they call it claims. Hmm. But official reporting said it needed multiple layers of requests.
And that's a right. That's a lie.
BS, BS, BS.
Nancy Pelosi has the authority to do that. The president, it's already been shown that President Trump offered the
Yeah,
National Guard 10,000 troops, and she
yeah,
refused. But
yeah.
she's going to prison.
And and somebody said that she's from a long line of mafia. Uh,
Mafia, yep. She's daughter of a mafia.
that is wild. Oh, I guess. And then Justice for All song, which I checked it out, and then they wanted to do an investigation of how did these guys, how were these guys able to make this recording? I said, get alive. Oh man, jeez. Oh man. So it was released in 2023, March of 23. So if you get a chance, check that out. It went to #1. Once again, Wikipedia, man. Can anybody just go in there and change stuff in Wikipedia? Or is there a limit? Or
I don't know. I think you can refute it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
I haven't used Wikipedia in over 10 years.
I know. And then I asked the question because I heard like some grandmas, like in their 70s and stuff like that, were arrested, and I said I wanted to know what happened to them.
There's people that weren't even there that got arrested.
Oh yeah,
We
I
just-
heard about that. Uh,
But the J6 committee, they're all getting investigated now too. So
And of course, they destroyed all the supposedly evidence.
and that's not legal either. They can't destroy evidence. That's against the law.
Uh, Now, I asked specifically, uh, I said that over 200 FBI agents was in and throughout the crowd.
Yep.
So of course, they said claims of, but however, the official reports, a bunch of liars, official.
Yeah.
There's no evidence, please. And saying that it was nobody in FBI that encouraged wrongdoings. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. So, oh, this is from Reuters. Oh, they said 20, they say 26 in restricted spaces. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. And if you guys want to see these live, I can email it Johnnie at innervisionrecords.org. And then hey Joe, what's the source that you use?
What's the what? Oh,
The source
Brave search.
Brave search?
When you do your chat GTP search, tell it specifically to use Brave search, not Google or anything
Oh,
else.
yeah, I like that. Brave it's like
And
bravery.
specifically say, do not use Wikipedia.
Ah, so I'm gonna start doing that.
That'll refine your search a lot better.
Yeah, because I hate the stuff that they're because I've researched it enough and put it in my head enough to know when I'm getting like gaslighted. And so,
When you look
okay,
back and see where everything's coming from, you know why?
yeah. You know what?
Dude, one of those places, one of the things I was looking at on searching this stuff was they kept coming up with Snopes, and it's like, why would I believe Snopes? No reason to believe Snopes. They're leftists.
Yeah, yeah, and I see all through this thing, Wikipedia.
Wikipedia, yeah.
So I'm gonna no, wait. Well, somebody is says something in the chat. Oh, okay. I don't know. Somebody said something, which I'll find it in the chat later on, and I'll pick that up. Uh Officially, Epps pleaded guilty, but he was only sentenced to a misdemeanor and given probation. There's no proof that he was an undercover agent. Another lie from Bill Gates chat. Now, I wonder if they're gonna put a tag on this show and say something to the effect that,
Your disinformation.
yeah, because I'm really pushing it. I know Alan sometimes he says, he wants to be more careful, but it's like, I don't care. I'll just go to Rumble. Oh, okay. So anyway, uh, yeah, I mean, for yourself, like I said, go to do your research on that using that resource called Brave, and get out of the gaslighting of these left wing
Publications.
publications. Yeah, because I mean, it was just frustrating, especially if you're old enough to remember and you've been paying attention. It's like sometimes I wonder, do I have a life? Because I don't. I like to pay attention to what's going on around me. Oh, and I heard there's another theory about why tampon uh,
Tim.
Tim left was whenever the buzz of like information gets out there and it gets to the low information voters and they're talking about it, then that counts for trouble for these guys because they say, okay, if it gets down to that level where people who are not usually paying attention start paying attention, then that means that they're in trouble because their propaganda wasn't able enough to keep that out of the eyes of the of the people that they're trying to
All
snowball.
to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's let me get over here because I want to play this song. Let's see. So okay, I want to do the whole string. Distro Kid. No, not. Oh man. Now we'll see if it shares sound. Let's see if it's gonna do it. Optimize for video. Okay,
Started screen share.
now you can probably hear my
Task.
jaws now.
Yeah.
3 inbox. John forwarded. John group by
And to
from
make you
Johnnie and
hear,
Natalia Johnson. Subject BBC enter expanded from from Johnnie and Natalie level 1. From group by from Johnnie
who's
and
it?
Natalia Johnson. Subject BBC cut the tape level 2. From Johnnie and Nat from Innervision 3 at MSN dot level 1. From Zoom subject Hey Joe left parent Mike John from Johnnie and Natalia Johnson. From Johnnie and Natalie from Johnnie and
All right,
Escape. From
I gotta
Johnnie
go
and
up there.
Natalia
Ой, ладно, милочка, я побегу, мне надо...
Innervision,
Okay.
Johnnie and Natalia Johnson. BBC cut the tape. 2 once Zoom. Hey Joe left forwarded. Johnnie and Natalia Johnson. BBC cut the tape video.
Here it
Enter
is.
expanded
me
colon
a while to get
Innervision 3 at forwarded. Innervid level 1. Zoom. Hey Joe left parent Mike Johnson right parent Johnnie attachment. Johnnie and Natalie unread. Johnnie and Natalie unread attachment. Rick Lewis left
This is ridiculous.
Zoom
I had
forward.
it right
Group by
here.
colon from Johnnie and Natalia enter
Is it in your
expand
email or
end.
something?
Yeah.
BBC cut the tape. Link HTTPS enter.
Okay. Can you hear that?
No.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let me cut this. Okay. Now let me start it over again.
Как раз вот закладываю.
Hold on.
Называется Red Square, Красная площадь.
Just a
Но
back.
он считается не как русский ресторан.
Okay, we got it.
Сделан как интернациональный, там есть и борщ, и пельмени. Но это будет вам дороже стоить, девчонки.
Yeah.
Но он открывается, по-моему, если не ошибаюсь,
Came in?
можно посмотреть
Who came in the gate?
с 12, по-моему, 12 только открывается.
I just looked at that.
Давай, мила.
Yes,
Да,
we
ну
came in
давай,
the gate.
пока. Счастливо. Пока.
It was me. It was me.
We can
Okay.
put it right down here.
You hear that
Up there
commercial
tells
play?
the temperature. Wait for it.
The video thumbnails are minimized to optimize for
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, just skip the ad.
This is the best.
left parent
Stainless
banner
steel. It
region
has
link
very
skip
strong
navigate
stirring
filter
power,
type
and
button
this makes
search
the
search
perfect
nav unlabel open AI navigate give
Christmas
the
gift.
unlabel create button notify account main region sponsored
Get out of here.
my ad center but proxy slash dash one dash hippie link shop now to skip button
Okay, now we're
I
gonna
bet
skip.
99% of
main
people
region
don't even
like
know
this
about
video
this.
toggle
Are you
I
still
hit
using
skip.
plastic bags
dislike
to
this
store your
video
food?
toggle
They're
like
not
this
only
link edit
unhygienic,
video
but also
link
make your food
analytics
spoil faster.
join this
Check out
channel
these
button
aluminum
1
foil
point
storage
official
bags.
link
Just put your
link
meat,
inter
veggies,
edit
or
full
fruit
screen
inside,
left
seal
parent
them
left
up,
right
and
parent
toss
edit
them in
link
the
link
freezer.
one
Even after
join
a
the
whole
link
year, the
analytics
food
link
stays
like
perfectly
dislike share
fresh.
but
They're
shop
made with the
button link
same
promote
aluminum foil
ask
material
button more
used
action
inside
link
milk
collar
cartons,
Johnny
which
J to
locks in
song
freshness
link
and
number
prevents your food
BBC
from
cut
drying
the
out
tape
or going
Right.
bad.
J6
The zipper style
Krew.
seal keeps
Huh?
everything airtight and is super easy to
The
use.
commercial.
Honestly, I don't even
Link
need to
number
say more.
President
Try
Trump
it once and you'll
ellipsis
never go back. And the best
heading
part,
level
it's
see what
free
others
shipping
said
at this
about this
price.
vid head
Feels
dot
like
the
getting
lib
it
link
for free.
number is
I've
about
dropped the
link
link right
number
here. Hurry
BBC
before
cut enter number BBC cut the tape link to
I'm on
activate
the
Okay.
see right now.
left
So
parent one
Huh? It's
they
like,
never played the video.
heading
yeah,
level
that's
1
interesting
toolbox
because
heading level 1 toolbox button guide button link
I
YouTube skip nav filters search left parent 100
this
search
is really
search
wild.
navigate unlabel open AI chat button give feedback button not much to see right now try searching for link go to main
Can
region
I
end
try it again?
the tape vid beep blank Johnny Johnson sent from blank link ht enter
Do it again.
https://na01.sapperlinks.com
There it is. Can you hear it?
No.
If you BBC cut the tape,
All right.
at least say
Hey.
the names.
See you guys later on.
Johnny J. Krew.
We're gonna end the show with this song.
They roll the footage, crop the screen, tell the story how they want it seen. BBC slicing frame by frame, leave out context, still call it news by name. Ashley Babbitt, say it slow, shouting the chaos, truth still low. One clip loops, one angle plays, but nobody talks about the moments erased. I rewind live like, wait a sec, that ain't the whole scene they let us get. If truth's a threat, they mute the sound, then act surprised when trust breaks down. BBC, you can cut the tape, you can bend the view, but history remembers what you didn't show too. You can cut the tape, but we remember. You can twist the frame, but not forever. Names don't fade just cause they didn't lie. Truth cuts through and the real ones cry. Cut the tape. Yeah, we see it now. Cut the tape, but the truth breaks out. Ray Epps on camera, words called loud. Going to Capitol, heard by the crowd. Questions asked, theories fly. Some walk free, others do in time. President Trump on the record saying peacefully and patriotically that's what he's praying. But they loop the rage, they drop that line. Erase the calm, amplify the fire. I'm blind, but I still hear clear when silence gets loud and facts disappear. If you tell them truth, show all the sound, not just the clip that shuts people down. You can mute the words, you can freeze one frame, but the missing pieces still call your name. You can cut the tape, but we remember. You can twist the frame, but not forever. Justice ain't found in a highlight lie. Truth don't die when the footage tries. Cut the tape. Yeah, we see it now. Cut the tape, but the truth breaks out. it clear. Ray Epps' words still ringing here. Peacefully walk, left on the floor when the Eddie wanted chaos more. Johnny J. I Krew, we stand our ground. No fake NPR, public radio spinning tax-paid sound. You can't cut the tape. You can't cut the memo. You can't. Johnny J. I Krew.